What would you be willing to do to strengthen your relationship? Would you try meditating? Well, meditation doesn't just help you, it helps the people around you also, especially the people who are closest to you, like your partner. So, how can you use meditation and mindfulness to strengthen your relationships?
In this second part of our series about unraveling unhealthy relational patterns, we're going to talk about why meditating as a couple can strengthen your relationship and how to meditate as a couple in a way that works best for you.
So, Leah, I'm going to ask, do you do couples meditations with your partner?
Yes, I do. I mean, not every day,
Yeah.
but every time we do, we're really like, why aren't we doing this more often? It's really powerful practice, and we see the immediate benefits.
My wife Ayana and I started meditating together more often during the pandemic. One of the first big dates we went on was a retreat that her mom was doing years and years ago. So that was like one of the first things we sort of did together was meditate together.
Same. My first date with my first time I met my husband, we were meditating next to each other in a meditation class.
So got those
something to that.
Couples meditation origin stories happening. But yeah, we practiced a lot more together during the pandemic, and it really was very like soothing and healing and just brings like this deeper level of intimacy and connection.
Yeah, I find it to be super helpful for the emotional connection that we have and the bonding, bringing more harmony into our relationship and just reducing the stress and the tension that might be in the air, like, especially if there's anything going on, any turbulence between us.
Yeah.
There's actually been some clinical trials that found that partner meditations can help us feel closer and more open with our partners. And then carries over to other relationships too, beyond just the person that we're meditating with, but how we relate to other family members and coworkers and people that we come across with in our lives.
Yeah. So you and I, we have our like couples meditation origin stories, but that's not really typical, you know? So thinking about like, it actually could be kind of awkward to bring this up to your partner. Like, let's, do you want to meditate together? Do you want to do a couples meditation together? Especially if like your partner might not be as into it as you are. For me and my wife, who both of us are meditators, it's still sometimes a little awkward to be like, hey, do you want to practice together? So I feel like you can make a couples meditation a part of a wider set of activities. Like, hey, do you want to have breakfast and go for a walk and then do like a couples meditation together?
Or even just call it a couples activity or a connection activity. Sometimes we get these ideas around meditation being like this, oh no, I'm going to have to do some weird thing and believe some weird spiritual belief. And it's like, no. Let's just cut out all the expectations and the preconceived notions that we have and just call it like a date.
I mean, you are the reason why we've got a couples meditation on the Balance app. And that's not like a typical meditation. It's more like what you're talking about, like a couples activity.
Yeah, there's a reason why it's my favorite meditation when people ask me, because for me, relationships are everything. And I often find that for many people, stress around relationships is one of the leading causes of stressors that we have. And it can be sticky. We don't always have guidance and know how to deal with it. And so like the meditation in the Balance app, you can use it to improve communication when there's communication breakdowns or enhancing the intimacy and connection that you feel with the other person, which is really fun and juicy. Or ones when you have tension and turbulence between each other. Maybe there's something deeper going on, working through that.
Which is inevitable.
Absolutely. Sometimes we need support to work through that stuff. And these are practices that you can come back to again and again and again. And it's always going to be something new. There's always going to be something more to unravel or something new to learn and appreciate and admire about one another, and to get back to that harmony and really truly seeing and hearing one another, which is what we all really want at the end of the day, is to be seen and heard and understood.
And I'm going to also say that couples meditation is a pretty good precursor to sexy time. Just if that's your thing. I know it's mine. So a meditation beforehand is actually really dope.
I mean, that is so true.
Couples meditation might feel weird to jump into at first, but I think quickly and most likely you'll find that it not only works, but it's fun, it's enjoyable, and it can improve your emotional connection and bonding with your partner. So don't just take our word for it. Give it a shot.
Especially when it's one where you're doing it with another person and you're connected to one another and you feel your hearts open and feel closer to one another. It can only enhance intimacy For sure.
So if you're looking for a new and interesting way to bond with your partner, try the Balance app couples meditation with your significant other and let us know how it works out for you.
Can't wait to hear about it.